Assalamu alaikum, my dear student. Now today we are going with your next topic in HTML5, that is a web publishing, and that we can learn about frame set, that is a frame tags and other things like has your how to insert audio, how to insert video, and so on. And one more thing which you are going to go up with is the image mapping, and these 3 4 topics we are covering here in web publishing. So let me start my lecture. What is a frame? A frame is nothing but where you want a HTML or the page to be divided into several parts, and can the other pages can be seen in that is called as frame. And it is can be having a scrollable, matlab it can move up and down, your cursor can move up and down, or left to right, right to left. And it is also independent, as it doesn't depend on any other things, it is independent to each other. It can be hyperlinks, it can be linked. The frame set can be linked, means if you want one of the pages to be linked in your frame set, you just put that frame in it, and then you can link it up. Now just go with the topic. The second, how to create the frames. For creating a frame set, we want to create a frame set tags, and it is replaced with the body tag because it does not require body tag here. So it is replaced with the has. It is dividing the two to three parts or 4 parts, so the screen will be divided, so it is does not require body tag. And it is a container tag also. Now here below, the main attribute of it is this column and rows. This column and rows is the main attribute. Column will divide it vertically and rows with horizontally. If you have seen, column will be in the vertical section and the rows will be in the horizontal section. Now see here a simple example. It is given frame set rows. It is divided into 2 parts, means the rows are dividing into 2 parts, and in that part I am calling the first frame source page 1. I am not calling the other part, I am just calling this page 1 will be seen on the first part, that is the first row itself. Okay, next, what other about frame set, what you should know about. Already we have seen in the previous slide. In that, next point which we should learn about is that it is divided horizontally with the rows, and because basically when we tool has rows and columns, so sometimes we are forgettable about it. Sometimes in your coding also it will be asking divide the screen into horizontal, then you don't know whether it is row or column. So I have briefly told you about this, that this horizontal means rows and vertical means column. Okay, and the amount of screen you want to rows and column will be used, so that how much screen you want in the frame set. Now let me give you what are the attribute of the frames. It is having the attribute has source, from where you want the page to be linked. Frame border should have border or not, and that is given by 0 and 1. You give the frame border equal to 1, then the border will be appeared, and if you not will, it will be 0. By default it will always be a 0. Margin width and margin height. Margin width means your pixels, and pixels is not about the resolution of your screen. What will be the margin of each frames that you will be giving up, and what will be the margin of the height that you are going top to bottom and left to right. Next is the attribute we are having no resize, means if we don't want any margin either, then we give has no resize to the frame. And name of the frame, we most probably we give the name, so that we can target the linking page. And then scrolling means moving up and down, moving up and down, and so on. Next example, I'm going with your frames. See here the simple example. What do you see here? I have divided the frame into 3 parts: 25%, 50%, 25%. In the middle part is having more screen. The rest of the part, that is 25%, 25 have the less page of that screen. Now see here, I have just given a simple coding I have made, and it will be divided into 3 frames. And this wave, whatever page you want to call, I have given up that, and it will be calling that page. Next is a nested frame. What is a frame? When you want a frame within a frame, then we go with the nested frame. And this frame can be created. For example, I want two rows. See here, for with the example only I will be explaining you. See, let me explain you. Frame set column I have divided into two, but in the second page I want that the column should be divided into two rows. Then I will means I am calling four times the frame set, but three times only the things can be opened, because the frame set columns is divided into two, but the first page is created and in the second page I created two more frames which is in the form of row. Understand? Hope you will be. And then there's probably, you should know sometime what we will write the coding and everything, but we don't know it. See here, first simple example here, frame set column I have given, right? In this frame set column, this frame set is the first frame set will be closed at the last, and in between one more frame set I have given, that is frame set rows, it will be closed before the last one, because it is in between I am calling up, so it is called as nested frame. Next is what is linking, is that why we use linking is nothing but when we, very most important thing is that it has the advantage of using frame. It is a linking. If you with the linking you can go with any number of pages and many things, so we can use. And the most in for link we use the anchor tag, which is referred by hyperlink, that is hyper reference. So which page you want to refer, that we go. And then the magic target, the main four magic target we should know. What is target means which page should be gone. If you give the target has self open, then it will be opening in within his the same window. If you open blank, we will give the target blank, it will open on the new blank page. If we give the target has top open, it will open to the top of the frame. And if you give the parent means, it will again go to the home page, that is the main page from where it is linked. This is the magic four things, magic target names, and most probably called as magic target names in the frames, and it is most used in the nested frames. Next topic which we are going with is the inline frame. And what is inline frame? It is also called as a floating frame. If you want this to display a frame along with the text and graphic, then we use this type of floating frame. Text and graphics means certain images or certain things we want to, then we use this iframes, and it appear within, it doesn't require separately, it will be written within your body tag. And it is one of the topic which will be covered in your 12th standard, so I please go with this topic and make a notes. An inline frame is a frame that is displayed in a box within a web page. Means a box, a content. Let me show you. This is one my box. Inside I am creating the image. Also I have to, and then inline frame will link this page. Okay, and will be showing you the image, the content of that. That is called as the inline frame. And what is the main attribute of that is a source, and from where you want to take the pages, display the images with height, with height, alignment also, you know, left right, name you want to give to the iframe. Scrolling, again the same thing. If you go with the scrolling, it will be asking you whether to move your cursor up and down, left to right, and so on. Border most probably display the border around your end frame. It look nice when you create a border in the iframe. Next, the example here I am giving you, going with my example here. See the simple example I have taken up. Here you go with the main coding here. Iframe source. I have given page 1, means I am calling certain page. I have created one page, I am calling that page. I have given the width that is equal to 400, height also, and scrolling also. Now this frame will be showing you the exact page of the word, will be considered in the form of this display box. Understand? Next topic which we are considering with is your image mapping, and this is one of the important techniques, because many a times in the board exams is asked what is image mapping, and also for the MCQs also it required image mapping. So let me start with image mapping. What is image mapping? Did you have seen, if you're having a mobile and that you are having your Wi-Fi system, and one of your colleague want the Wi-Fi to be connected with your mobile so that he can use his mobile for the internet purpose. Then what we use the hotspot. So image mapping is also a type of thing which is like a hotspot. Nowadays we are going with certain epidemic disease. Hotspot means from where you are taking the content is called your hotspot. So similar here in image mapping, it is a single graphic image that consists of number of hyperlink encrypted with. And in this graphic image, it will maybe taking as rectangular, circle, polygon, and so on. The specific area mapped within an image are known as hotspot. Map is a text where you want the file to be having the information. It is a map, and then we use image map, and here with the tag we use has map tag. Okay, and some of the main thing we should know it, these the areas should be in the form of rectangle, circle, or polygon.